So yeah, she was there. She was there, and all the so she was there, along with all the people I talked to the other time I went to the izakaya, when I asked them if I should make the cookies. So they were both there. But at the time, I didn't really think of this girl that much. English name, Jessica. Okay, we'll call her Jessica. Okay, so Jessica was there along with the other girls that I was talking to the other time I went to the izakaya, when I talked about the cookies. Izu-chan, we'll call Izu-chan. We'll call it Izu-chan. Okay, yeah, Izu-chan was there with the other girls that I talked to about the cookies. And then I think that was the first time I saw her again, the Izu-chan. I was like, oh, hey. She's like, oh, hey, I remember you. It was like, you came on your birthday. I was like, yeah. Like, she's like, oh, you remember? I was like, yeah, I remember you. And then, yeah, it went well. And then I was talking to her, and blah, blah, blah. And then, so the other girl, the girl I told you about the cookies, gotta canonize the Miata Cinematic Universe. So yeah, the other girls talk about the cookies. I was like, she's like, oh, how'd it go? She's like, oh, you remember? I was like, yeah, I remember you. She's like, oh, how'd it go? I was like, oh, yeah, I think it went okay, but I don't know. I think like some of the kids found out and like she knows now. She's like, oh, I think it's okay even if she finds out. I was like, oh yeah, maybe you're right. And then blah blah blah, and then yeah. So that time, that's all that happened there. This part of the story's not that interesting, but yeah. So I just it went well again. I was like, I didn't think much about it again. And then after that time, I was like, okay, I went home. And I was still thinking about the tennis girl. And then I was like, oh, did I mess up? I was like, what should I do next? And then I talked with one of my friends. He's like, yeah, maybe you should cool it with the tennis girl, and maybe you should try to talk to Izu-chan. Like, she seems nice. I was like, yeah, maybe I should try talking to her now. And because I'm not that good at these kind of things, like if I focus too much on one girl, I tend to mess up. So I think that might have been what happened. So yeah, I go back. I was like, oh, let me talk to this girl now. Yeah, let's try to talk to this Izu-chan more. So I go back, and then this time I was streaming. I got a little drunk, and then I was drinking. And then I was just sitting there, and Izu-chan was there. And then I saw, like, I didn't think about it. Then I think about it, and then out of nowhere, I was like, dang, I kind of want to ask her out. So I was just like, out of nowhere, I was just like, oh. I was like, yeah, I don't really have that many friends. Like, I don't go out that much, but would you want to go out like hang out together? She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, sure. And then I was like, and then right after I was like, oh, can you like tell me like your phone number or like how I could contact you? And she's like, oh. She felt like a little awkward about that. And she's like, oh, we'll do it after. It's like, I'm a little busy. You got a clear mind knowing you said something? Yeah, definitely. So then, yeah, so I streamed. So I streamed for a long time. I streamed for like 5 hours, just like talking and drinking. It's kind of weird. Maybe that's a little awkward. But anyways, so it comes closing time. I was like, oh shoot, yeah, it's closing. I have to go. And then Izu-chan, she's like there, like at the exit, because they greet you when you leave. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, goodbye. And then I was like, oh, wait, could you tell me like your number? She's like, she like seemed like kind of nervous. She's like, oh, I still have things to do in the back or something. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, next time we'll hang out. She's like, oh, yeah, for sure. And then, so that point, I was just like, I was like, maybe that was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her for a number. So then I felt a little awkward about that. And then I was like thinking about it. I was like, okay, next time I go, I'll be like, oh, so yeah, I'll just be like, maybe I should just like say sorry for like, yeah, being awkward or like asking her during work. So I go again. I don't remember how many days in between these are, but they were kind of close together. But so I go back again. Izu-chan's not there, but it's the other girl that I talked to. So there's like a few girls. There's like 3 girls, the other girls that I talked to. Should I give this other girl a name? And asking her kind of advice. Yeah. So that's my plan. So Izu-chan, so there's like one other girl. So this other girl that I'm close with. What should I call her? Can you guys think of a name for her? Because I need to